to the Atlanta Music Project's A College Years Symposium. It's a virtual symposium for high school students who are thinking about studying music in college. Thank you all for joining us. Today, we have a very special event. Today is Senior Sendoff Day, and we're going to be celebrating the Atlanta Music Project class of 2020. My name is Dante Rameau, for those who don't know me, and I am the co-founder and chief executive officer of the Atlanta Music Project, and I'll be your co-moderator for this celebration.
And my name is Aisha Moody, and I am the co-founder and chief program officer of the Atlanta Music Project. I'll be your co-moderator as well. Now, for those of you who are meeting us for the first time, the Atlanta Music Project was founded in 2010 with the mission to empower underserved youth to realize their possibilities through music. We serve 350 students here in Atlanta each year through our various after-school band, orchestra, and choir programs. We also run 2 youth orchestras, 2 youth choirs, provide private lessons, and run an annual summer music festival in school called the AMP Summer Series. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, the Atlanta Music Project has produced a lot of online content, including master classes, panel discussions, and podcasts. This content is all free and open to the public, and we invite you to access it through our website, atlantamusicproject.org, or through our YouTube channel.
I want to take this opportunity to thank the Chestnut Family Foundation for their support of our College Years Symposium and for supporting all of our online content. I also want to thank today Cricket Wireless, who for 2 years now has been the major sponsor of the Atlanta Music Project youth orchestras and choirs, which serve 125 of the brightest young musicians in Atlanta. We're also very grateful to John Dwyer, the president of Cricket Wireless, for graciously accepting to join us today to give congratulatory remarks to these seniors. We're going to hear from John a little bit later, and I also want to thank Jermaine and Erica from John's team for helping us out. By the way, this event is streaming live on the Atlanta Music Project Facebook page, so please feel free to share the live video on your Facebook timeline. We want the world to be with us today as we celebrate these 8 outstanding young people. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to meet these 8 graduates, and we're going to have them introduce themselves. So here we go. So let's start with introductions. We're here celebrating y'all, and so the world needs to know who you are exactly. And so I'm gonna ask Delonte. There you go, Delonte.
Delonte!
A little bit lower, Delonte. We want to see your face. A little bit lower. Keep going. Hey, there he is. All right, Delonte, tell the world who you are, where you graduated from, what you're doing next year. Go ahead.
My name is Delonte Rice Hendricks. I graduated from Tri-Cities High School, but I'll be going to Georgia Southern for music education.
Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations. Moving on, we're going to skip Jordan because I don't see her yet, but if she shows up, we'll come back to her. We're going to go with Sierra. Sierra, tell the world who you are, what you're doing next year, and all that.
Hi everyone, I'm Sierra. I'm graduating from homeschool. Well, I'm homeschooled, and I plan to major in music.
Where?
I'm going to school at Albany State University.
Thank you.
Congratulations, congratulations. All right, Landon, please tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend.
Yes, sir. My name is Landon Wilkins. I graduated from Tri-Cities High School, and I'll be attending Kennesaw State University, double majoring in violin and viola.
Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. You got some money, right?
Yeah, I completed high school with over $280,000 worth of scholarships.
Congratulations. And how much money did you get for your for Kennesaw State?
For Kennesaw State, a total of $11,000 per semester.
Is that a full ride?
Yeah, I don't have to pay anything.
Hey, there it is. There it is. Congratulations. You like it. All right, Corey, tell us about yourself, Corey.
All right, so my name is Corey Jones, and I graduated from Charles R. Drew Charter School, and I will be attending Berklee College of Music for music production, the MP&E program, which stands for Music Production and Engineering.
Awesome.
Terrific. Good stuff. Congratulations, Corey. What instrument do you play, Corey?
Trombone.
Trombone. Delante, what instrument do you play?
The saxophone and clarinet.
Good. Sierra, what instrument do you play?
I play the clarinet.
All right. And apparently so does your sister, right?
Yes, sir.
Because we can hear. All right. Lana, tell us about yourself.
The connection was a little bit slow, Lana, so we missed a bit of that, but I'm going to translate for everybody. This is Alana Johnson. She's a graduating senior from Carver Early College. She is in the AMP Senior Youth Choir, and she's attending Clayton State University. I wasn't sure of the major that you said, but I heard music minor.
Maybe the connection will get better for Lana. We'll come back.
Yeah, hopefully it'll get a little bit faster. There's Miss Jordan.
Jordan Tolliver. Tell us about yourself. We want to know who you are, what instrument you play, what you're doing next year.
My name is Jordan. I graduated from Tri-Cities High School, play flute, and I'm going to Georgia Southern to major in music performance.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well deserved. Olivia, I'm going to unmute you. So just a quick question for the attendees. You should be able to see all the panelists right now in gallery view. If you guys cannot see all the panelists in gallery view, just shoot us a message in the chat.
Thank you.
See all. All right. Olivia, tell us about what you're doing next year, who you are, what instrument you play, and all that. Olivia, you still there?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Your video looks good.
It froze. Okay, Olivia has to come back because I think she
back.
Yeah.
Nyjah. Oh, Nyjah. Tell us who you are and all that about yourself.
Hey, Livy. Oh, my name is Nyjah Brooks. I graduated from Carver Early College. I played viola, and I'm going to Clayton State University to major in nursing.
Congratulations, Nyjah. Congratulations. And what instrument do you play?
Viola.
Terrific. Olivia, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you. A little bit of an echo, but
You got two devices on.
yeah, go to a different room, Olivia. I know your mama watching right next to you.
Can y'all hear me better?
All right, that's perfect. Tell us who you are, what you're doing next year.
I'm Olivia. I graduated Carver Early College. I played a double bass, and I'm going to Clayton State to major in film production.
Congratulations. So we're gonna have a little conversation, but before we do that, we have some words of congratulations from our board members. So board members are really important because they're the ones that make sure that an organization like ours can exist. They give a lot of their time to make sure that we're running smoothly. They give a lot of their pleasure to make sure that we can have amazing programs. And so we want to hear from them. They want to congratulate you guys. So go ahead and mute yourselves, y'all. Mute yourselves. And I'm going to share my screen real quick.
AMP class of 2020, this is Phil Giraville. I'm the board chair of AMP, and I am so proud of you. You guys have done something so special. You've accomplished so much over the years. Many of you I've watched over the years and seen me since I've been there from the beginning of time. And your family, everybody should be proud of you. And especially me, it makes me tingle when I think of what you've accomplished. Well done and best of luck.
Oh, Theo.
And here's one more from another board member, Andy Pittman.
Hey y'all, my name is Andy Pittman. I'm a board member with the Atlanta Music Project, and this is my daughter, Hayden. Congratulations on graduation. That is such a huge accomplishment. You have so much to be proud of. I'm just so excited for each and every one of you. This is the first of many, so enjoy it and be proud of everything you've done and be excited about everything you're going to do. Have a wonderful summer.
All right, and now we're gonna go and have a conversation quickly with Olivia and Nyjah because you guys have been around for the longest. So I just want to, Olivia, we're gonna start with you. Um, can you talk to us about some of your, first of all, how long have you been in the Atlanta Music Project for?
I've been in Atlanta Music Project since 2011, so like 9 years.
Oh,
You recognize this picture on the left?
I can't see it. Hold on.
I'll describe it. It's you when you were your first recital, first AMP Academy recital. I think you
Yeah, I
were
see.
in fifth grade.
Oh my goodness, little Olivia.
Nyjah, it's not your turn. I'm going to mute you. You got to. This is Olivia's turn. You're coming next. Olivia, talk to us about your favorite musical moments in your lifetime. They can be your own or a Land Music Project. Doesn't matter. Tell us what your favorite musical moments are.
Um, Concerts, going traveling, and probably being the leader of the section.
So you traveled a lot. You went to different places. What's your favorite? What was one of your favorite trips? Tell us about it.
Mexico. We went and we played with the students. They couldn't really speak English, so it was like fun communicating with them and learning Spanish, talking to them every morning, and trying to say good morning in Spanish, and they was trying to say good morning in English, and it was like a lot of food. We we went to tours. We went to the park and seen a lot of instruments and stuff.
Did you ever think when you started playing double bass that you would get to travel this much to perform?
No,
You did good. You did good. Congratulations.
thank you.
Nyjah. Nyjah is our longest serving student. I remember Nyjah like on probably the first or second week we started the program. So Nyjah, how long have you been in the Atlanta Music Project for?
Since since the book program started.
Yeah, 2010. You put in a good 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you remember this picture?
Look at my brother.
Yeah, that's your brother. So,
Yeah.
do you remember this picture, like where it was taken?
No. Oh, is it a Roger Water? No.
It's the very first AMP concert ever at the museum, the old museum bar.
she's not even gonna remember.
Yeah,
We sang "The World's Greatest" by R. Kelly.
Yeah, we was on stage.
Yeah, it was awesome. And this picture, we've used it a million times, and eventually we retired it, but we had to break it out of the archives for today. Little,
The camera.
huh?
I was the only one looking at the camera.
Well, he captured the moment.
you were paying attention. Nyjah, tell us about your favorite musical moments in your life. You've had a bunch of them. What stands out for you?
I don't know.
Well, you've been to a lot. Aspen. You went to Mexico City. Performed with Ti. You went to a really strict camp in Connecticut. You've performed at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, you've done a lot of stuff.
My favorite one would be Mexico
Why?
because it was fun. Because we was with different people, different cultures, and we couldn't really understand what they were saying. And from us going down there, it taught us hold on. It was fun. But no, for real, my favorite one was probably when we went to Rocky Mountain Fiddle Camp.
Aw.
Rocky Mountain Fiddle Camp. Yeah. That was in the middle of Colorado, and thanks to some donors who sent like 4 of you guys out there.
Yeah, that was my.
And why was that your favorite moment?
What about it?
No, why was it your favorite moment?
Because it was different. Like we played different music and learned. Like Ashley, she was dancing up there. She was dancing and stuff, but we did a lot of different stuff up there. What was that?
I don't know, but congratulations, Nyjah. We're very proud of you because you put in so much work, and as the most veteran student, you deserve a lot of credit for sticking with it for so many years. So you know that we're all very proud of you. Let's talk to some of our other graduates. I want to know what you guys are most excited about for next year, very quickly, and or tell us your most fond musical memory of your musical career. So we're gonna start with we're gonna go in the same order of introductions. So Delonte, you're up, brother. Tell us what is your favorite moment, and what are you most excited for? One of those two.
What I'm most excited for is to actually get that college experience and feel some freedom, and also with music, to see the different backgrounds of people.
Aisha, can you curate this next part with all these students? I have to take care of special something.
Yeah. Berkeley is a very special place. How do you think it's going to be at Berkeley? Are you committed to Berkeley, or Corey's committed to Berkeley? You haven't committed to Berkeley. Oh, you didn't commit to Berkeley yet. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm gonna go to Corey next. Then tell us what are your special moments? What are you most looking forward to and over the next year?
I said
what are your expectations for the next year?
I said the most special moment was probably the Tiny Desk with T.I.
That was dope.
I watched it so many times before I went. I never would have thought of going on there ever. So
so you were a Tiny Desk fan before you even got this call?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I never would have expected that to happen. So definitely that. And it taught me about myself too. It taught me that I can rise to the occasion when I decide to. And and what I'm looking forward to in college is, since I'm doing music production, I've never really been in an environment with people who are as serious about music production and music making as me. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like just being around, because that's an unfamiliar experience for me. Like the closest I think even without AMP, I wouldn't even be around a lot of people who love music in general. So that's already prepared me for that. But to have like an AMP version of music production, but it's like 24/7 is going to be really exciting. So that's something I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
And the expectation is, I expect to learn a lot, even more than I know now. And I know a little bit right now, but yeah.
You know more than a little bit. Well, that's the thing about you AMP students. You guys are always ready to rise to the occasion. That's why we love doing what we do, because no matter what we throw at you, you guys are like, okay, let's get it. Landon, I'm gonna come to you next. And congrats on the Tiny Desk, Corey, and everything that you've done. We are super proud of all of you guys, and it just warms the heart to see where you are. Mr. Wilkins, I have to say to our audience members that nobody comes to the AMP Center more than Landon. I think he works there. That guy is there every day, rain, hail, sleet, or snow. You can count on Landon to be there. So we have missed you much over this quarantine. I know you've been practicing. I see you even set up an IG practice page. Congrats to you and everything. What are you most looking forward to for the next year?
What I'm looking forward to the most actually is, believe it or not, the studio classes that all music majors, performance and education, all majors have to go through for music. And the main reason I'm excited for is because I've discussed with my current teacher, Miss Jessica, about the importance of it. And I actually attended one when I was looking at UGA. And so the opportunity to perform in front of my peers and get over the small amount of stage fright that I have left, just to get over that and to see other people's progress to motivate me, I think that's what is going to keep me motivated. It's going to excite me the most.
That's one of the best things about being a music major, those studio classes. It's like Amp Cafe every time. So the energy is just incredible, and your peers help you a lot. Not as much as your teacher, but a lot. So that's going to be good for you. Where are we going next? Miss Tolliver, I'm going to come to you next. Miss Lady, I know you had a busy day. Thank you for joining us. What are you most looking forward to for next year?
Kind of like Delonte said, I'm looking forward to being around the different cultures because it's going to be completely different than the school that I went to.
Okay, fair enough.
I think probably like one of my favorite things about AMP was when we went to that studio to record the Stand By Me. That was like my favorite thing because that's what I actually want to do.
Oh yeah, I've heard the music production. That was really cool. That was for the Beloved benefit, and that was an awesome moment. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Choir and orchestra went separately, but that studio day was a whole lot of fun. Where am I coming next? Miss Sierra, with the practice in the background. Talk to us a little bit about next year and what you're looking forward to. Expectations.
Hey everyone, I'm looking forward to meeting different people. Looking forward to learning about different instruments, piano, all the other instruments, and looking forward to the ASU experience that I've been hearing about from other students that's already there, students that I know that I danced with in the past that's already there, that's seniors now. I'm looking forward to all of that, all the events they have, everything. I would say my favorite experience at the Atlanta Music Project was always performing on stage. I can say that I enjoyed performing with everybody, with us, the woodwinds mixed with the violins. I loved all those events that we went to together, playing, hearing all of us.
I mean, that's what it's about, the thrill you get when you're on stage. So thank you for sharing. And I see you got an inside scoop on your school, so that's good. Get all the knowledge you can so you'll be well prepared to thrive once you get there. Okay, Lana, are you good to talk? I see your video is off, but I'm going to unmute you, Lana. So if you can talk without the video, we can hear you now. You can go ahead and share. Oh, your video is on. What you want to say? I know the connection was a little bit slow before, but you want to talk to us about next year?
I'm going to go to CSU as a music minor, and I think it's a film production major.
Can you say that one more time?
I'm going to go as a music minor and like major in film production.
In film production?
Yes, CSU.
Okay. Film production. That's a very good place to do that. So that's going to be really good for you. I am looking forward to all the updates that'll come my way. Did I get everybody? Olivia, did you go? Yes, Olivia went. Okay, I think what we're going to do now, Mr. Dante, I'm going to bring in some special friends, yes?
Yeah, let's go ahead. You know, these seniors have told us what they're excited about, but they don't know anything yet. They haven't lived a year in college, so we have some veterans. We have some originals that have lived life and are going to give you some advice. Welcome back to the Atlanta Music Project, Ashley Gibson, class of 2019, and Danielle LeBird, class of 2019. We're so glad that you're here to impart some real knowledge about what's really going on, what's really going to happen in college. So quickly, very briefly, 2 questions for each of you. And Danielle, you're going to go first. The first question, well, first tell the audience who you are, what instrument you play, and what you've done for the past year. And then we want you to give some advice to these graduating seniors, because they don't know what's coming. They don't know. You got to tell them, okay? Danielle, you're up first.
Okay. Hi, my name's Danielle. I'm currently a freshman at Georgia State University. I've been playing cello for 7 years now, and
For the past year, do you want me to just like say something like before the pandemic, or just like any like experiences at all, or just?
You can say what you want. The floor is yours, Danielle. Speak from your heart.
I guess last year we performed the Rachmaninoff Symphony in E minor for one of our concerts. So that was really a challenge to me. So.
And Danielle, what have you? So you are in college. Tell everyone what school you're going to and what you're studying.
Again, I go to Georgia State University, and I'm majoring in music performance.
On which instrument?
Cello.
All right. And what's one thing that you want to tell to the graduating class of 2020 about being in college? What's one thing you want to tell them about that they got to watch out for or whatever?
I guess two things is that you need to expect the unexpected, and I will not stress this enough, is to manage your time. Because as like whatever like field of music that you're going to, no matter what, you're going to either have like performance-based classes and your core courses. So it's always good to always manage your time, and then just always like try and figure out like what you need to do for the rest of the day. That was certainly a shock for me when I first started college, because I always kind of figured that it was always going to be music courses, but then you also not only need to juggle that, but then you also need to like focus on your practice time, and then like with music theory, and then like all of like the ensemble based stuff, like with like you're going to be like in sectionals and in orchestra rehearsal, or like even with like applied lessons based on your instrument. So it's always good to manage your time wisely, and just that's mostly it. Just manage your time because you're never going to know like what's going to hit you. So I think that's usually the best way to stay prepared.
That's great advice, Danielle.
Very good advice.
Doing a Bachelor of Music, and I think most of you are doing music, except for Nyjah, you're doing nursing. Managing your time, because you have to do what everyone else in college does, and then you got to practice on top of that. But you're used to that. You've done it your whole lives. So, Ashley Gibson, tell the world what you were doing and how your first year of college has been, and then give these young guns some advice. And before we get to you, Ashley, I want to remind all the attendees there's a chat box in Zoom, and feel free to go into the chat box and type your congratulations to these guys. They want to hear from you. Don't be shy to to type your congratulations. And also, we're on Facebook Live. We're on the Atlanta Music Project Facebook page, streaming live as well. So go over there too and let everyone know what's going on, that we're on Facebook Live. Stay tuned. Don't go away, because coming up very soon, we've got a congratulatory remark from the president of Cricket Wireless, John Dwyer. And then following that, we have a surprise guest who also would like to congratulate you all. So everyone, I want you to stick around. We're going to go till about 12:50, and it's going to be memorable. So with that said, Ashley, what are you doing? What have you been up to? And give some advice to these young guns.
All right. Hi, everyone that's on the Zoom meeting. My name is Ashley Gibson. I am a rising sophomore. I'm a rising sophomore at Kennesaw State University. My major is chemistry. And basically, there's a lot to say, because let me just tell you, college is not high school. It is not. I have a lot of people that have taken AP classes, and they still say college is hard. So even though you probably took AP classes, which is, the hardest course in high school, it is not the same as college. As Danielle said, time management. For me, I had to have an agenda, a calendar, and my calendar on my phone to make sure that I kept up with my assignments, as well as any club meetings that I had. It's mostly just being productive with your time. And you will have some hard classes where you have to take extra time, and you will have easy classes. But please remember not to slack off on those easy classes, because you can easily get behind and easily end up with a D in that class before you know it, and it drops your GPA. Make sure that you stay on top of it. You don't have anyone to hold your hand, really. You have to make sure that you talk to your professors, make sure you email them. If you have any type of disability, make sure that you go to the disability services so you can get the full amount of time that you need on tests or quizzes, or you need, extra time for assignments. So if you have that, make sure you go to, the SDS services for, if you have any type of disabilities. And also just make sure that you stay on top of it, because you can easily get behind in a class and you have to work twice as hard than what you originally was doing because you slacked off. And now you got 5 assignments, 2 essays, a film project, and all these bunch of other small assignments, and you're, going crazy. But also during all of that, make sure you have time for yourself. If you're going to a party, make sure that you stay out in a reasonable time and that you come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say party? Actually,
yeah.
No.
So if you're going to a party, do not stay out late. Do not, because if you may have class in the morning, and make sure that you have.
My apologies, folks. She doesn't know. I don't know it now. Ashley just does chemistry. You don't know about those parties. Ashley and Danielle, you were wonderful. It was an honor to have you in the Atlanta Music Project for so many years. And we really appreciate you being here today. I know you're always busy. And thank you for your great advice. Honestly, both of you gave great advice. So I hope that the class of 2020 is paying attention. All right. And now we're going to do some remarks from the president of Cricket Wireless. I'm gonna kindly change Danielle to attendee. Okay, I'm going to change Ashley to attendee. And I'm going to bring up the president of Cricket Wireless, who is Mr. John Dwyer. And John has been very supportive of the Atlanta Music Project. His team, of course, has supported the Atlanta Music Project Youth Orchestras. I'm wearing my cricket gear today, as you can see. They have supported the students of the Atlanta Music Project going to perform with T.I. in DC for his Tiny Desk concert, which you guys can all see. T.I. did an NPR Tiny Desk concert, and Corey was playing on it, Nyjah was playing on it, Ashley was playing on it. And so, we want to celebrate Cricket Wireless today, and we have the best person in the house to do it. John, I'm going to let you take it away. Thank you.
Hey, Dante, thank you so much. And thank you and Nyjah for everything that you guys do. When I first met you a couple of years ago and learned about the Atlanta Music Project, I'm just so impressed with the music you produce and frankly, the beautiful graduates and children that you have that are out there every day learning music and learning the discipline of music. So first to the graduates, I want to say congratulations. This is a really big day. I know a year ago when you were thinking about graduating, this is probably not how you imagined it happening. It's pretty unusual times that we're all living through right now. And but don't let that diminish the accomplishment that you all have achieved here. Graduation is a big deal, and it's just terrific to hear about the remarkable plans that you all have to go on and do great things. I will tell you, as I was thinking about today and Dante asking me to come and say a few words that might be helpful for you, it made me think about when I graduated from college. And as I was graduating from college, I actually was interviewing for a job. And at the time, I interviewed with a company who I'm sure you've heard of, IBM. But back in 1989, when I was graduating from college, IBM was the biggest computer company in the world. Google hadn't been created yet. Netflix hadn't been created. Amazon hadn't been created. Microsoft was actually a fairly small company. And for me, I was a marketing undergraduate. I wanted to go into a sales job. And so my dream job was to be in sales for IBM. And I went through the interview process and I didn't get the job. And I approached the recruiter at IBM afterwards and I said, explain to me what I could have done differently. And he gave me some feedback about things I could have done differently. And I said, tell me about the people that you hire for these jobs. And he surprised me with his answer. He said the number one major that they hire for these jobs is music majors. And I thought that was really unusual for a technology job and somebody who's going to be in a sales position. And so I asked him the question. I said, so why is it that that you hire music majors? Because I, frankly, am someone who is probably the least musical person that any of you know. I don't play any instruments. I can't sing to save my life. I love listening to music, but I'm not a musical person myself. And so I was surprised by what he shared with me. And here's what he told me. He said, number one, people who are proficient in music are really good at taking responsibility, following through, and being part of a team, which in this job is incredibly important. The second thing is that anybody who has mastered an instrument is clearly someone who understands how to exercise discipline and hard work. The people who are great at music actually have a capability of recognizing and understanding patterns. And when you're in technology, this idea of recognizing and understanding how to work with patterns is incredibly important. And then lastly, that people who are proficient in music are really, really good at being creative. And in this world, it's what we need more than anything else. We have all sorts of things around artificial intelligence and computer programming that can replace a lot of what people in business positions like mine do. But the ability to be creative is something that's uniquely human. And all of you have committed yourselves to a very creative endeavor that if you choose to pursue a career for the rest of your life in music, you are very well prepared for that. But I want you to know that if you choose to go after a career or pursue anything else, that you have really unique skills and you should feel good about that. You should, as you go into this next phase of your life, listen to what Ashley and Danielle said. I think there are points about what you need to do as you go into college, about exercising discipline and being careful and paying attention and following through on your work is important. But I'll give you two pieces of advice. The first one is be incredibly confident. You are accomplished people who have done great things already, and you have no idea how talented you are and how much you can accomplish. One of the biggest things that I see people learn as they go through the college experience is actually learning that self-confidence, learning that they have a capability to accomplish and compete with anybody that they're with. The second piece is, and I think this COVID environment that we're in right now is probably a good learning ground for this, is be ready to change, be ready to pivot, be ready to take chances as you go through your life. You're going to have lots of things that you look at, lots of barriers that come up, and they happen to every one of us. And as those happen, you just need to be ready to change, be ready to make changes and be confident in what you do. So with that, I just really appreciate the opportunity to say a few words with you. I am so grateful for what you do in our community, for the events that I have been able to attend. You were with my team at the Atlanta Civil and Human Rights Museum. I saw you at the gathering spot with Monica. I watched online with a lot of other people as you guys were a tiny desk, and I attended at Mercedes-Benz Stadium when you were at the Beloved event. And at every one of those, I was just very proud of what you all do. So thank you for that. Congratulations, and good luck with everything you do.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, John. Beautiful speech.
Thank you so much. And I love that story about all the music majors taking the jobs at the technology companies. That's amazing. And I didn't know you had gone through that. I apologize on behalf of musicians, but things turned out really well for you, it looks like.
It turned out fine. Thank you, Dante.
Thanks again, John. I'm going to make you an attendee again, and we appreciate Cricket Wireless's support. Thank you again. All right, guys. Got one last congratulatory remark. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can play these videos. Here we go.
While he's pulling that up, hope everybody's doing well out there. Keep the comments coming. The chat room is full of congratulations, and we just love reading them. So send your well wishes out to our people here as we get ready for our video.
Hey, say what's happening, everybody? This is T.I. Harris, and I want to congratulate the Atlanta Music Project class of 2020 and give a special shout out to those who performed with me on my Tiny Desk concert. Now, the Atlanta Music Project brings intensive music education to Atlanta's inner cities to empower our youth to reach their full potential. I'm proud, extremely proud of this impressive group of young people who have worked hard on their music and will now be starting their next chapter, continuing their education in college. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys continue to achieve your dreams and inspire the next generation. Remember, if you do what you love for a living, you'll never have to work a day in your life, all right? Now, I know 2020 is kind of giving out some tough pills to swallow, but that doesn't take away from your incredible passion and your dedication and all of the hard work that you put into getting yourself to where you are right now today, all right? So I salute you, respect you, and with nothing but love and admiration, I send you off into the future to be the best you that you could be. Love.
And there we have it. You've gotten your congratulations from us, Nyjah and I, from the board of directors, from the Atlanta Music Project, from the president of Cricket Wireless, one of the biggest companies in America, and from one of the biggest, most renowned artists in the world, Tia. I think that you guys have all of the tools you need to do fantastic things in the future. You know where we are. We're at 883 Dill Avenue, and we're always going to be there for you guys. So don't be shy. Come on back. We're going to always have events and keep in touch with our alums. And so be good, practice hard. And one more time from myself and on behalf of the Atlanta Music Project, congratulations on graduating high school. Good luck.
Congratulations, everybody.